Hello, folks. So, in this video, I'm going to talk about bad influence, bad friends, and all right. So, in Tamil, there's this thing called, whenever someone does something bad or whatever, like, very subjective, of course. Some people say something like "serka serila." When they say "serka serila," it means "serka" means circles or groups that someone is like what do you say, grown up with. So circles, friends, anyone, right? People that someone grows up with, right? People that someone has around them, right? Grow up, and it can keep changing. The people will keep changing, but the kind of people, right? Seri means right, illa means no. The people that you have grown with, the people that you bond with, people who are around you growing up, and in general are not good. When someone does something bad, this is what they say, right? This is to say that bad people influence, right? Bad influences. And when I say bad people, I'm referring to bad people who can have bad influences. I'm not talking about like morally bad. Again, that is also there, morally bad and all. But let's just say, for example, everyone defines their own bad, right? It's a very subjective thing. For example, I define bad people as morally bad is one definition. Another definition is someone who is unhealthy, right? Like as in like who has unhealthy habits, right? So I wouldn't. I mean, today I was actually thinking about this. I wouldn't actually try to be with them. I'm considering some of my friendships. Because, for example, there are some of my friends who smoke weed and all, right? So, and they've actually asked me to actually smoke, and I'll be like, no. Thankfully, I've never said yes, and I'm gonna actually keep it a strict no. Of course, I know I won't, smoke cigarettes. Interestingly, weed is legal in many places, but anyways, my dad was also reinforcing the fact that weed is not good. I need to research this to understand the bad effects of weed so that I'm sure that I'll never touch it, even if it's legal or whatever, right? Because, for example, cigarettes are legal, but then, and alcohol is legal, but then it doesn't mean it's good. It's not good for your health. So I don't know what are the bad effects of weed, the health issues of weed. But anyways, it's interesting that it's legal in many places. Just because it's legal, I don't think I should think that it's probably good and that's why it's legal or whatever. Because just because it's legal doesn't mean it's good. Like cigarettes and alcohol and all. I'm going to research on that. But I have some friends who smoke weed and whatnot. They're good people, like morally good, very good friends and whatnot. But then they smoke, and I don't want to be around them when they smoke, especially. So even if I have their friendships, I don't want to be around them when they do some bad stuff. And in general, I think it's better to just be away from people who have bad habits. This is in terms of like what your definition of bad is. For example, for me, the definition of bad is, say, smoking is a bad habit. So if they have bad habits, I wouldn't go near them generally, and keep it low key and low contact and all that, right? So yeah, I mean, they can influence you. They can be like, hey, it's just one smoke, for example, or it's just one drink, or it doesn't do much bad to you, or it's okay and whatnot. Right? They can influence you. A lot of people. Sometimes a lot of people have been influenced by people to do bad things, right? And a lot of people have scarred their lives and lost their lives. And when I say lost, not just dead, like just a lot of pain, a lot of mental pain, body pain, like in terms of health and emotional pain and financial pain. Like, let's say someone influences you into doing drugs. Just the number of problems when you do drugs is like crazy, and like psychotropic. I think it's called psychotic drugs, or I think psychotic drugs. Basically, recreational drugs, right? So weed and all that. More crazy stuff like LSD, cocaine, heroin, and whatnot. So yeah, I mean, it's better to stay away from bad people, and it's better to stay away from bad people with bad habits. Um, so yeah, I mean, define your bad habits, define your bad people, define your bad friends, good friends. I mean, I understand that a lot of people are good, morally good friends, great friends, and whatnot. But then, if they don't fit in your idea of like what an ideal person is, or what a good person is, or what a good habit is, maybe reconsider it. It's better, in my view, that to stay away, or at least stay away from them when they actually indulge in bad habits, so that you are not influenced and they are also not influencing you, you know, consciously or unconsciously, whatever, right? Because I have been asked many times, hey, just smoke, just drink, being peer pressured into doing things, and I have fortunately been able to handle it. Um, but it's better to just avoid it. It's like how they say in Atomic Habits book, right? Your environment, the people around you, and whatnot. So it all matters. So it's better to just avoid those people completely who are actually into those bad habits that you don't want to get into, or at least not be with them when they indulge in bad habits. Right. So yeah, that's all I had for this video. That's the next one. Bye-bye.